is Phil Abner. I'm a content editor here at the Institute of Export and International Trade. I've been very kindly invited down here to Captain Fawcett's to talk to them about exporting goods internationally and about their exporting journey. Richard Finney, the founder, is a big advocate of selling abroad, so I came here today to talk to him about why he started and how he's continuing in his journey exporting. So talk me through your journey selling goods abroad.
Captain Fawcett started really very humbly. It was actually in my kitchen. And I used to make my own moustache wax in a baked bean tin. I'd then make about 6 of these old 35mm film pots. And that'd be it. And it'd last me for a year. Then my wife, who was a hair and makeup artist, so she's retired now, on movies and stuff, she said, you know what? The stuff we're using at work is absolute rubbish. Can I take some of your moustache wax into work for use on set? And that really was the beginning. I bought 100 empty jars on eBay, made a very amateur label, and now I can say 13 years later that Captain Fawcett's facial hair products are on every movie set in the country and abroad. When we realised that we had the possible, the seed for a successful business, I was advised that the best thing to do was to grow the home market before actually trying to export. But in fact, I was making the wax, as I said, and it had grown now to the position where I'd be sort of filling all these jars in my kitchen. And I got a phone call on the landline from a well-known gentleman's grooming distributor in Holland. And they said, we've heard about your moustache wax and we'd like to stock your product. And that was the first call, and we still work with that Dutch company to this day, 13, 14 years later. So that was the first thing. And then it kind of grew to the point where Captain Fawcett, quite the opposite to the original advice that I was given, but now exports about between 70 and 80% of our product is actually exported. So I'm proud to be a British brand exporting into 40 countries.
How do you think membership of the Institute of Export and International Trade has helped you sell your goods abroad?
I think Captain Fawcett's involvement in the Institute of Export and International Trade, becoming a member, has been hugely helpful, I think, because they're on the ball. I mean, you're getting updates virtually every day. And at this moment, I mean, everything's so up in the air with government changes, Prime Minister changes. There are so many changes to what's going on. And especially, I mean, the whole thing with Brexit was by no means done and dusted. The whole thing is evolving. So I think having that information as quickly as it happened, hugely helpful. Networking with your peers, discussing the problems. I mean, a problem shared is, as our parents would have told us, a problem shared is a problem halved. So by sharing these, your predicaments with others and actually helping with a uniform approach, that's got to be a major benefit. Plus there's the various events that I've been to. I mean, I was lucky enough to attend the Houses of Parliament. I just think it's being really involved with what's going on, finger on the pulse. Growth is crucially important. Export growth to any UK brand has to be hugely helpful. I mean, we've got some situations at the moment where, if anything, we can see that the home domestic market is slightly shrinking, whereas we're seeing a growth in export markets. So by that you can maintain a balance. If you believe there's a market for your products anywhere in the world, start finding out. We've been 4 years knocking on the door of India, so by getting ahead of it, yes, by all means, get everything in place, because as soon as it becomes easier, everybody will be in. So the most important thing is to get out there, do stuff, do your research, talk to the Institute of Export, talk to the Department of Business and Trade, get their knowledge and be proactive. Profit is not a motivation, but it's a byproduct. And I think you've got to look everything like that. Enjoy it, some people will like it, and be involved. And if they don't, well, hey, you've enjoyed the journey.